Hey all, Matt here, Bobcat Bonsai, and today, by my cover photo, you can see there's just a whole bunch of random stuff. So today, I figured we could just have a good old talk again. So, to start off our talk, copper wire. So, I was redoing some wiring in my barn, and I was like, I'm just going to save this copper wire to recycle. Well, this copper wire has been sitting here for 5 years and I haven't done anything with it. So I actually stripped it, kind of stripped it. Okay, so hear me out. It was 2 wire, which means that it has a ground, a neutral, and your hot wire inside it. Yes, that's 3, but they only count 2 of them. The ground doesn't get counted. Well, when I stripped it, I took the ground wire out because I was too lazy to strip the other ones yet. So I just took some ground copper wire out. Just a thought for you. If you're ever doing something and you happen to get lucky enough that you can find scrap copper, scrap aluminum laying around, like, oh, I didn't even think about this originally, but I figure I'll show you. So this is scrap aluminum wire. This was the ground, this was your hot, and this is your neutral. So I left the coatings on these, and the ground I opened up. But that is a possibility for you if you're ever doing any cleanup, or you see somebody doing some cleanup. Just whatever you do, don't go steal the wire, because you'll get in a ton of trouble for that. So if you see somebody doing cleanup, then you should collect it up. Okay, I found these 2 little guys at the shop the other day and absolutely love them. This is a little turtle, and I think it's like the cutest little thing. It's got a nice little shell, it's got the little face. I was like, this is gonna go perfect with one of my trees. I don't know which one yet, but one of them it'll go perfect with. And then I got a foo dog, and the foo dog's standing on a baby foo dog. So I thought these are pretty cool. So I got them to decorate around all my trees with. So now we're down to the box here, and that's a package that came in the mail. So let's get that. I'm going to try to stop saying so as many times as I just did. Let's get this you brought up a little bit closer. We'll pop open the box and see what's inside. Alright, so I don't know which way's up, which way's down. I'm not exactly sure where we're going with it. So we'll just get this popped open ever so slightly, because I'm not sure exactly where the tree's going to be at inside there. Alright, got some nice bubbles. Piece of cardboard. We found it! Here's our little friend. It lost a branch on its journeys here. It lost some branches. That's upsetting, but it's okay. Let's check it out up close here. It looks like we've got some good buds forming in there. This is a little blueberry bush, and I thought, well, I like blueberries, so that would be pretty cool to have a bonsai tree that's also a blueberry bush. I'm just gonna get this popped open here, and then I'll be back with you to check out the rest of the tree. Alright, so we got it all out and everything. I did notice that it doesn't feel like it's really in this pot very tight, and the soil's really loose, so I don't think it's been here very long. I have a feeling this was dug up. Maybe. I don't know. I can't tell if it's been in here for a while or not. Doesn't really look like it to me. Looks like it's in a real sandy mixture too. And by the way that just fell apart on my hand, I'm going to say no, it's definitely not been in here for a while. So we're going to have to deal with that at some point here. It's got its bark coming apart there. Yeah, the bark's been just a little bit too saturated. It looks like they took and used a tar sealant where they did the big cuts, which, as you've all seen, I do that too. But as I've learned, it does not disappear good at all. It just kind of stays there forever. So I'm hoping we get a really good push on this. We'll probably end up doing a repot on it this weekend, and then hopefully we get a nice flush out of it and the tree gets a really good grow. I feel like I'm gonna end up having to plant it almost like this though, because it looks like all the movement doesn't happen till there. Let's see. I'm not sure for certain, but we'll figure that out. So, two more things I want to show you, because since Yellow's video or the collab that we did, my email's actually been blowing up pretty good, and I just figured I would share a few things with you that I actually forge. So let me get that set up and I will give you a view. All right, so the first thing I wanted to show you here is one of the custom root hooks I make. So this one has a little bit of dirt on it. This is a good example of one of the cheaper root hooks that I make. This one is a mild steel root hook with a softwood handle. I offer a total of 5 different options. I offer one where there's no handle whatsoever. Basically the hook itself you hold in your hand, and that's your handle. I prefer the handles because it does have a grip. But I can do a mild steel hook for $15, no handle, just $15 for that, or a stainless steel one for $20 that has no handle on it. But for the most part, I build everything custom, and once your order's placed, I will build it. Then once I'm finished building it, I'll send you pictures. If you approve the pictures that I send you, at that point in time is when you would pay for the product. If you don't like it, I'll try to make some adjustments to make exactly what you're looking for, and then I'll just resubmit you more pictures. The reason I say mostly all custom is because once I make them, if somebody doesn't like it, I'm going to just end up turning around and selling it elsewhere, so that one won't be custom built. But so that gives you a pretty good price range there, which is going to take you anywhere from $15 up to around $45 for the most expensive version of it. And that's something that, if you want the full breakdowns, just send me an email, which I'll put below right here. That was a sweet dramatic pause. I hope you enjoyed that. Okay, so just send me an email and then I'll forward you along all the descriptions with the prices for everything. That's about it for the root hook here. So then, I'm not sure if you saw in some of my other videos where I've made grafting knives. Okay, so I have grafting knives as well. Something as basic as just a knife, no handle. Well, it's got the handle. And this one, don't take this as a great example here, because this was the one during the video that broke. So I wanted to keep going with it, and I turned it into a little tiny knife. So this is a little tiny right-handed grafting knife that I use for myself. So I can make anything from one with no handle. Now, the thing I have to explain is I can't build you a stainless steel knife. I can't do it because I don't have the capabilities to harden the steel once I get it into shape and put the edge on it. I can't harden the steel for you. So I can't sell you a stainless steel knife, because that knife you'll be sharpening every 2 seconds to try to keep a blade or keep an edge, and I don't want to do that. So I offer high carbon steel knives, and I'm working on getting some Damascus build up. That way I can build out some stock of Damascus, and we can eventually get some Damascus knives. And these knives will also have an option where you can get it with a wood handle, whether it be a softwood like this one or a hardwood. There's lots of options as far as they all go. So again, if you're interested and want to see some price ranges, go ahead and shoot me an email and I will get back to you with the price ranges. Then I have one more project that I've been working on that I haven't gotten completely set up yet, but it's a work in progress. It's actually a scythe. So I call it a repotting scythe. And what's the purpose of the repotting scythe? It is for when you come across a beautiful pot like this with these beautiful colors, and then you notice it has this beautiful lip that's going to catch. So the scythe, similar to the grafting knife, but instead of running out like this, the blade comes down and then it runs out. So you'd hold it here and you'd actually take and run it around the edges of your pot, and that's how you'd be able to get it out once it became pot bound. So I know that's not a new concept, I just don't have one made right now. Well, I don't have one finished up right now to show you exactly what it would look like. So my overall goal is to get those. Now those ones I won't be putting a sharp edge on, and the reason I won't be putting a sharp edge on them is because, one, I think they'd be perfect in stainless steel, and I can't harden stainless steel, so you're not getting a sharp edge on it. Two, I don't want to damage a bunch of roots inside a pot that I can't see, is my other thinking behind it. So because I don't want to damage the roots, I feel like a sharp blade would do a lot more damage than what the duller scythe blade would do. With the duller one, my thought is you can use it to almost compress the soil in, so you're pushing it in from the sides more than anything. I don't know. In my mind, it seems like a great idea, but maybe it's not as awesome of an idea as what I was thinking. Let me know your thoughts on that down below in the comments. I just feel like I don't want to be cutting through a whole bunch of roots that I don't know where they're going to. Either way, I appreciate you all watching this video. So, flyby. There we go. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe to my channel. And if you really, really enjoy my content, hit the bell notification so you can be notified every time I release a new video. Thank you.